Good morning, girls. Welcome to English class. So, today we are going to see a grammar part, reported speech. There are two ways of saying what someone has said: direct speech and indirect speech, or reported speech. Direct speech: when we quote the speaker's actual words, it is called direct speech. Example: Magid said, I am an active boy. Garma said, I am not lazy. She said to me, are you a doctor? So these are the example of direct speech. So next we will see the indirect speech. When we do not quote the speaker's actual words but tell them in our own words, it is called indirect speech. Example: Mahesh said that he was lazy. Tina said that she was not free. She asked if I was a teacher. So these are the examples of indirect speech. So look at the picture. I will come tomorrow. So Smith said, I will come tomorrow. Smith said that he would come the next day. So in the above picture, Smith said that something to Arun. Then Arun reported what Smith said to him. So in the other picture, this is known as reported speech. So first Arun used the exact word of Smith. So it is direct speech. Then he said in his own words. So that is indirect speech. So thus we can report a conversation in two types. So the thing that we have to concentrate when we report a speech, first one, reporting verb. So Smith said that word is verb. Okay, that he would come the next day. So said is a verb. Next one, conjunction. So Smith said that he would come the next day. So that is a conjunction. Third one, pronoun. Smith said that he would come the next day. So he is a pronoun. Next one, tense. Smith said that he would come the next day. So would come is a tense. Adverb. Smith said that he would come the next day. The next day is a adverb. I am on leave today. So when we convert this into direct speech, Rizwan said, I am on leave today. When it was an indirect speech, Rizwan told me that he was on leave that day. Speech, Caitlin said, I am very busy now. Indirect, Caitlin said that he was very busy then. So two verbs comes used while reporting are told and said. So he said that he was cooking dinner. He told me that he was cooking dinner. So did you notice that tell, told has been used in a sentence which mention the listener. So in reported speech, we need not mention the listener when we use say, said. He said that he was cooking. Listener not mentioned. So in direct speech, we say Rahim said to me, I will be waiting here. So in direct speech, we use inverted commas to mark off the exact words of the speaker. So in indirect speech, we don't not. So rules for changing direct speech into indirect speech. So original tense, simple interest. So we will report tense into past, simple past. So example, I am happy. He said that he was happy. So simple continuous to past continuous. He saw it. She said he had seen it. So next one, present perfect to past perfect. He is gone. So you said she had gone. So simple past to past perfect. I am leaving. You said you were leaving. Next one, past continuous to Past perfect continuous. He was reading. He said he had been reading. Next one, can to could. So I can sing. She said she could sing. Next one, may to might. He may stay. So they said they may they might stay. Next one, must to had to. So I must go. So he said he had to go. Then will to would. I will buy them. You said you would buy them. These are the example original tense to reported tense. When the reporting or principal verb is in the past tense, all present tense of the direct are changed into corresponding past tense. So a simple present become a simple past. Example, direct speech. He said I am fine. Indirect speech. He said that he was fine. So next one, the perfect continuous become a past continuous. Example, direct. She said my sister is learning Bharatanatyam. So indirect speech, she said that her sister was learning Bharatanatyam. Next one, a present perfect became a past perfect. Example, direct speech. He said I have won the match. So in indirect speech, he said that he had won the match. So next one, the shall and the will of the future tense is changed into should and would. Next one, the simple past indirect became the past perfect in indirect. Example, she said the horse dead in the night. She said that the horse had dead in the night. So next one, the tense may not change it in the statement is universal truth. So the teacher said the earth goes around the sun. So in indirect speech. So next one, if the reporting verb is in the present tense, the tense of the direct speech do not change. Example, he say he is fine. She has just said her sister is learning Bharatanatyam. He says he has won the match. She says the horse dead in the night. Next one, word expressing nearness in times or place are generally changed into words expressing distance. So example, now to then, here to there, ago before, thus so, today that day, tomorrow the next day, yesterday the day before, last night the night before. So these are the word expressing in times or place. Example, in direct speech, the prince said, it gives me great pleasure to hear this evening. So in direct speech, the prince said that he gave him a great pleasure to be there that evening. The change do not occur if the speech is reported during the same period or same place. So, example, direct speech. The prince said, it gives me great pleasure to hear this evening. So, the indirect speech, the prince said that it gives him great pleasure to be here this evening. So, there will be no change occur if the speech is reported during the same period. So next questions. In reporting questions, the indirect speech is introduced by some verbs as asked, inquired, whether or if, etc. So we will see some examples. He said to me, what are you doing? So indirect speech, he asked me what I was doing. One more example. Where do you live? Asked the stranger. So, indirect speech, the stranger inquired where I live. Next example, he said, will you attend the meeting? Indirect speech, he asked them whether they would attend the meeting. So, we will see the exercise part. Change the following into indirect speech. What do you want? He said to her. So for this we can say he asked her what she wanted. Second one, he said, "How is your father?" He inquired how his father was. Next one, "Are you coming home with me?" He asked. Asked him whether he was coming home with him. Next one, the poor man exclaimed, "Will none of you help me?" The poor man exclaimed whether none of them would help him. Next one, "Don't you know the way home?" asked I. I asked whether he know the way home. So these are the exercise part. Next, command and request. In reporting command and requested, the indirect speech is introduced by some verbs as ordered, request, commanded, shouted, urged, etc. So we will see some examples. Rama said to Arjun, "Go away." Rama ordered Arjun to go away. He said to me, "Please wait here till I turn." He requested him to wait there till he returned. Next one, "Call the first witness," said the judge. The judge commanded them to call the first witness. He shouted, "Let me go." He shouted to them to let him go. Next one, he said, "Be quiet and listen to my words." He urged them to be quieted and listen to his words. So we will see the exercise part. "Bring me a glass of milk," said the Swami to the villagers. The Swami commanded the villagers to bring him a glass of milk. Next one, "Sit down, boys," said the teacher. The teacher ordered this boy to sit down. Next one, "Halt," shouted the officer to his man. The king ordered the halter to take off his hat. Next one, "Take off your hat," the king said to the hatter. The, the king ordered the hatter to take off his hat. Next one, the teacher said to him, "Do not read so fast." The teacher commanded him not to read very fast. Number 6. He said to me, "Wait until I come." He asked me to wait till he came. Okay, next one. "Hurry up," he said to his servant. "Do not waste time." He advised his servant to hurry up and not to waste the time. Next one. "Run away, children," said their mother. Mother suggested the children to run away. Ninth one. He said, "Daughter, take my golden jug and fetch me some water from the well." He asked his daughter to take the golden cup and fetch some water for him. Next one, "Go down to the bring me some oil and a lamp of ice," ordered a master. The master ordered to go down to the bazaar and bring some oil and a lump of ice. Next, change the following into direct speech. Nivin asked his father when the next letter would come. Nivin asked his father, "When will the next letter come?" Next one, "I wrote that I would visit him next week." "I wrote I will visit you tomorrow." Next one, "I told them to be quiet." "I asked them be quiet." Lakshan asked me if I had anything to say. He asked me, "Do you have anything to say?" Next one, an old mouse asked who would build the cat. And mouse asked, "Who will build the cat?" Sixth one, Melvin said that he wanted to be a soldier. Melvin said, I want to be a soldier. Next one, Abin asked me what I wanted. He asked me, what do you want? Next one, Bakya said that she had seen that picture. Bakya said, I have seen this picture. Number 9, the stranger asked Nisran where she lived. The stranger asked Nisran, where do you live? Final one. I asked Mary if she would lend me a pencil. I asked Mary, will you lend me a pencil? So these are the sentence. We turned this to direct speech. Let's see a reported speech. Sherlin received a postcard from from a friend Pushpa, who is on holiday in Sri Lanka. She calls her friends Galen and tell him what Pushpa has written. Help her by filling in the blanks using reported speech. So she had written, yesterday we visited Pinwala Elephant Orphanage. It was 74. It has 74 elephants. It is the biggest herd of elephant in the world that is living under human supervision. I am glad we came here because I am learning a lot. The elephant orphanage is truly worth visiting. Tomorrow we are going to National Park. I will be returning next week. I am looking forward to meeting you then. So we have to turn this into reported speech. We are going to report the speech. Hello Galen. Today I received a postcard from Pushpa. Remember, I had told you that she has gone to Sri Lanka on a holiday. Well, she has returned from Colombo. She has written that she had visited Ndwala Elephant Orphanage. It had 84 elephants. She said that it is the biggest herd of elephants in the world that is living under human supervision. She also added that she was glad that they had come there because she was learning a lot. The elephant orphanage was truly worth visiting. She said that next week they are going to the national park. She would be returning next week and added that she was looking forward to meeting me then. So, hope you will understand this grammar part. Thank you, girls.